bass boys here. Back out here. We're out here in September. Weather's a little cooler. It's getting cooler out here. It's around 5:30. Getting started here. Haven't had a video here in a while. That's because, well, haven't caught many fish here in a long time. At least had a good day. I'm gonna be using this bait here. I've got a couple different pulls here. I'm gonna try using this buzz bait here for a little bit. This is a KVD toad buzz. It's like your typical buzz bait. We got a Legend Tournament here. It's a 7'1" Bass Series rod, medium power, and then my Abu Garcia or SX, and then 15-pound fluorocarbon. For those of you who watch the channel, you know that's my usual bass setup. Hoping today we can find some other kind of fish too. I did bring my ultralight. There's crappies in here, there's walleyes, there's smallmouth. But it's been a while since I got a smallmouth here. I don't know what happened. But something happened to this place. Something happened because I've only caught one smallmouth here, and that was in May, and we're now in September. So if there's any chance of any of this smallmouth and you're biting, I mean, now would be a good time. It's getting cooler weather here. Probably be switching out this bait. I was going to use a top water for that long today. I just had this on the last time I fished. This place is really heavily weeded because of how much of no rain we've been getting for a long time. So all the weeds are kind of coming up higher and higher. So it's making it more difficult to fish here. We'll see what we could do today. Hopefully something will be biting. I might give this buzz bait a little bit longer. Try a few different spots with it. Spots that we can actually cast and get to them. Kayaker in here. Some kayaker. Thing is, we're not allowed to kayak in here. There's no boats allowed. So if a ranger came, we'd be getting a ticket. I guess we'll be putting the old trusty Gary Yamamoto on. It's just a 5-inch. The 5-inch senko. Got it on a Gamakatsu 4-aught hook. I'm gonna give my senko panfish series here a try. The ultralight is the Shimano Sedona 1000. This is just a panfish series 6-foot ultralight senko, and then a 132-ounce jig head with the 2-inch Bobby Garland. Just grab it there. What the hell? What got washed? See if he's still there. silver looking bass. A silver largemouth. So anyway, so far the fishing sucked so far. I've been out here for probably about 45 minutes already. Just managed to get that little silver looking largemouth on the Bobby Garland there. It's cold front. This cold front made a turn the fish off again. This is the color you get of the thing. The Garland turns like a clear with black and silver. Getting a bunch of little bites with this little bait. You usually should get a lot of bites with a bait like this. But it's pretty dead out here right now. Because the bite usually, this place turns on around nighttime. I think I'm going to change my bait because it keeps falling off the hook. So we're going to put this color on. Looks like a minnow. The one that kept falling off the jig, so it's about when it's time to take it off. This looks like a really good spot. It's a nice corner. I know there's deeper water out ahead. I know it's shallow here, but it definitely some depth out there. Hoping to maybe find some walleyes. That's definitely a possibility here. I only really fished here in the spring, like May or like April, May, maybe March, April, May. And started, I don't know, just the bite started dying off. The bite started dying, and then I started fishing at other places, but oh, do you see that? Freaking fish just chased it in. So whenever you're talking about them, it's when they bite. That was probably another one of those little bass. Just gotta have my Mountain Dew voltage here. It's been sitting in my bag for like a month. Finally decided to drink it. People finally moved next to me. You were wondering why I wasn't talking very loud. That's why. Because I don't know about you, but you're fishing and recording it, whatever you're doing, and you got people around you and you're talking. I'd be looking at you like you're some kind of crazy person. I don't like talking around when people are around. So now there's really nobody over here really now. There isn't too much to talk about here other than the fact that we ain't catching squat really. We essentially caught a minnow today so far. Classify that as a bass, even. It's too small. Even though it was a bass, we can't classify it as that. I am hoping that there's something that'll happen here at around night. That's what I'm hoping for. surprise fish or something. Haven't had a surprise fish, big fish or anything for a couple months. Now. Just had something hit it. Something just nibbled on it. I don't know what it is about this place, but that's been happening a lot. It's kind of been happening a lot lately. Just past couple weeks, these fish, they're like really picky and pecky. They don't want to grab the bait. Alright, I moved spots. Just walked down a little bit. Still in like the same area. This is where those people were. It's kind of where I wanted to fish. It's definitely getting a bit chilly out here. We'll change our baits though. Not change, same kind of bait, just different color, black and silver. It's one I like a lot. That one was getting kind of ripped. Wasn't staying on the hook very good. So let's put this one on. Sometimes put a fresh bait on. Catches me a fish sometimes. I don't know what it is, but that's something that happens to me a lot. I'll put a new bait on and get a fish the next few casts. Let's see what time it is. 7:10. Well, I might have a fish. Of course I do. Fucker popped off. Son of a fuck. You gotta be freaking kidding me. I'm sitting there looking at my freaking phone. And I was just talking about how I get a fish on a new bait. Oh my god, that really ticks me off. Something picked it up again. This time he ain't pulling though. I don't know how I missed that. If it wasn't for me looking at my phone, I would have had that fish, I think. That felt like it could have been a decent fish, too. Something else just thumped it. Maybe they like this color. Yeah, I had something good on. Well, that's one thing I'm not going to do now. Look at my phone. Look at the time. Yeah, I'm getting fish hitting this all day right now. Whatever the other fish was to grab them though. These ones are just pecking at it. Well, never check your phone when you cast out to check the time, because there's a good chance a fish is gonna hit your bait when you only got one hand on the pole. Pretty pissed about that. I was waiting for a bite like that. I think that guy heard me over there. Because I Got a little mad. That ticks me off. I think I've done that one other time this year too. Except for that, I actually ended up getting the fish, hooking it. He just managed to get hooked, even though I was looking at my phone, and I felt the same thing. The tightness started gradually pulling. Just hope I didn't miss a big walleye or something. Because they'll eat these. These walleyes will go after senkos. Not just bass, pretty much. Mostly every fish will go after this. But I might be hitting this place more often now that it's getting into fall. We got a fish. There we go, we got one. Let's see what it is. Feels pretty nice, whatever it is. Or he's stuck. I think that's the case. But he came out. Let's see. That's a largemouth. It's one of them small largemouth. Bigger than the last one though. Put a quick moving bass so I can grab you. He's warm. The water is it's warm, but it's not super hot. There's that fish, just a little chunker. One of them 12-inch ones. Man, he's going nuts. Couldn't figure out which way to go. Oh, we got one. That one about ripped my worm, so just put another one on. It's one thing I don't like about these Yamamotos. Not that I've been able to complain about it, because it's rubber and it's salty. It's gonna rip. Sometimes it happens on the first fish, and sometimes it happens on the third or fourth or fifth fish. But most of the time I can get like 3 fish out of it. But there's those times where it only lasts like 1. It's alright by me if that one fish is a big fish. But when you get those little ones start tearing your worms up, then that's when it kind of sucks. Although for me, all I do is take all the ripped worms. I have a mold to make the Yamamoto senko, so I could just keep remaking them if I wanted to. The only problem I really come into is like if I want to keep the colors together, to keep the color, and that's usually what I don't do. Just kind of I'll throw them in the glass jar and melt it in the microwave. I have like colors and stuff, different, different types of color tints and dyes, speckles. But when you mix them all, it kind of turns them into either like a brown or green, which green is a really good, dark green or light green, or black too. You could make them black. They usually, I have a whole bunch of them in my bag that I have made, and I catch plenty of fish on them. Just not using them right now. But sometimes I just buy new ones just for the heck of it. Just so, I have some other colors other than just like those green, brown colors. But but I do have a video on that. Making them and the mold and stuff. If you're interested in like doing that yourself, it's pretty easy. And if you fish for bass and whatever you fish for, smallmouth, largemouth, it's all different types of creatures that you can make. If you're interested, I'll put the link up to the video that I made. It's probably in like the early spring. Put that in the description. Make that risky move. I'm gonna check the time like I was doing. Let's see. Yeah, it's like 7:30. So we have about 45 minutes till it closes here. Well, technically it closes, but usually isn't nobody here to close it at that time. So walk back. We'll probably try a couple other spots before we leave, just to make sure there's not some kingfish lurking around. It's a name I've given to the fish in this place for some reason. Just this place specifically, kingfish. And I believe I've caught the kingfish in this place about 3 years ago. And I believe it's probably, I think I caught the biggest fish in this place. I don't think anything's bigger. If there's anything bigger in here. Other than maybe a channel cat. I know they're in here. Possible that there's a bigger one. But I caught a large walleye. Very large, very unusually large walleye in this place. This is only about like a 22 to 25 acre little lake here. Maybe I'll put a picture of it up the next clip so you can see it. But that was a huge surprise. I estimate that it was definitely 6 to, got on the fish, I guess it was 6 to 7 pounds, I'd estimate. I'll have that. I'll show you that after I get this fish in. Let's see what this is though. Looks like another largemouth. It's a little bit better one. It's not one that's like silver. I don't know what's up with this, with these bass being this color. I think it's got something to do with what they're hiding in. Give me the pliers for this one. Jesus Christ. Especially number one. It's bigger than the last one, but it's like a weird silver color. Get out of here, guys. Might cause enough trouble. Yeah, what I was saying about that fish, for some reason, a lot of fish in here, there's bass. I keep saying fish. They're like a silver color. And their mouth is sort of orange. But that's like that little one we caught too before. A little tiny one. He was silver too. You know, usually bass are green. A green, or sometimes they're a really light green or really dark green. But that one, Almost looked like the color of like a white bass, like a whitish green white bass. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if it has to do with maybe there's like pollution in the water or something. I don't know. Or it's just what he was hiding in or something, making them a different color. But I catch a lot of them in this place that color. But yeah, I'll show that walleye, since that kind of happened right in the middle when I was talking about the big walleye I caught. Probably the biggest fish in this place. It could still be in here for sure. Still definitely likely that he's here somewhere, or she's here. Most likely a she. Alright, let's give this spot a try again. Just for a little bit. Freaking mosquitoes are out here. Alright guys, we're gonna fish this. We were here already. Let's try it at night for the last, let's see, 7:50. This place closes in 25 minutes. Let's give the Yamamoto a shot over here. We were using the buzzbait over here to start. Always usually have luck in this area here right around nighttime. Not this specific area here, but the area that's covered in lily pads out there. There's some openings, typically at night. Some good fishing can happen. Maybe we can land something here, hopefully. I've got high hopes, but it's always possible. Sucks though, it gets dark. Getting darker earlier now. It's one thing that sucks. Which means all these places that close an hour after sunset. It's kind of sucky. Losing like a couple hours. Oh, we got a fish actually. We did land one here. Feels like an okay fish. Might actually be a pretty nice fish. Man, that thing's fighting. I think we got something good, guys. Man, that is something good. Do we have a walleye or what? We might have a walleye. No, he just fucking popped off, motherfucker. Shit. Fuck. Freaking bait came flying at me. Oh my god. That was a good fish. Son of a bitch. It's all because of these damn weeds. Nothing I can do. Let's look at our worm. See if it's like... I mean, it could be anything, but it seems pretty shredded. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that fish. Fucker. Man. I guarantee you that was a walleye, and it was a good walleye. God damn lily pads. What an end that could have been. I mean, there's nothing else that could have been under that walleye or possibly a smallmouth, but it looked pretty long. So I'm guessing it was a walleye. And this is a pretty typical area for them to be hanging out in at this time. And I'm so freaking angry right now. So angry I can yell right now, but I don't want them to know there's probably somebody around. Especially when that fish wasn't jumping out of the water or anything. It tells me more that it was probably a walleye. When the heck do you ever see walleyes jumping? They don't jump like bass. And he was like zigzagging, going side to side. Just going side to side, digging in those freaking weeds or wherever you can get in. At least something happened. It's getting late here. Well, late for this place closing. If it wasn't for having to close at the time, I would stay here. Because there ought to be some good fishing here. You were allowed to stay here at night. Just gonna do my last cast here. I'm gonna have to head out. Let's try over here. He must not have been hooked too good. He was definitely hooked because he was on for quite a bit. But he probably got some slack there. The spot he was in, the weeds. And then the hook just popped out right at me, almost hitting me in the head. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sucks that not too much happened. A couple of those little bass. I mean, to make this a video would be kind of ridiculous, but what happened there at the end, that's really ticks me off. Especially when you don't have that good of luck all day, and then the nighttime comes, I get a nice bite, something with weight, it just pops off. So, I don't know. I'm not too happy about that right now. Other than that, you might hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.